So Mission Motorsport's the Forces Motorsport Charity, and it was formed by a group of serving guys, largely who'd just got back from Afghanistan and wanted to do something to help people like them, but also the families who were affected by military service in its broadest context. We initially set out to help to unify an area of recovery sport, that being motorsport. Today we're at Goodwood Motor Circuit in order to celebrate the 6th anniversary of the charity, and days like today are all about socialisation exercises, really getting people out using some really stimulating, exciting cars and giving them the opportunity to come along and experience the excitement of going around a motor circuit in them. But it's actually really about more meeting the owners and putting together two populations of people who otherwise would never have had the opportunity to meet. And the charity's best work is really when we're engineering those interactions with the best interest of the individual at heart, because it's all about trying to take them on a personal journey. A day like today can be really exciting and someone goes away uplifted, but what we're really worried about is what happens next week, what happens to them in the months afterwards, and how can we connect them to practical help that will enable them to find a second career or just give them a reason to get out of bed in the morning. Motorsport's incredible because it's unique in that there's no disabled category in motorsport. You adapt the vehicle rather than having to adapt the sport itself, and so disabled people can compete alongside the able-bodied, and that's incredible for someone who's lost personal freedoms or that sense of self, that they can do something and compete on a level playing field against able-bodied folk. But I mean, as anybody who's ever, that feeling when you're 17 and you get your driving licence, for anyone who's ever ridden a motorbike will tell you it's all about personal freedoms and a sense of independence, and that can be incredibly powerful for both guys and girls.
It's basically teamwork. I mean, if you go to most events, race days, everyone's helping each other out. You know, yes, they are there racing against each other, but in terms of the teams at the level that I've been to, if someone needs some help, then people will help each other, and it's that teamwork that brings everyone together. You know, the racers are out there racing, but you're back there. Although you do want your team to win, you're still, if someone needs a hand, it is available. So I think that for me, that's why I enjoy it so much, is because it's all like-minded people that are there for the same reason, and that reason is to have fun.
I've got my personality back. Well, not to how I was, but I feel a lot better within myself. A lot of people have seen me come on a long way to who I was when I first come in, and it's nice to hear back like how what of a progress and what a journey I've had just within 12 months of me being here.
People sort of fill roles within those sides, and they just sort of ask me to speak, and based on what's happened in my life in the last sort of 10 years, I suppose that it was just sort of like my time to say what I had to say. There's something sort of very cathartic in that, and there were a lot of people that came up to me afterwards and found that was useful for them, and it was as much as I found as I've gone through my own journey, that by helping other people, that in turn helps me. So as much as it was good for me to speak there, it was good for other people in similar situations to see somebody else speaking about it as well, and it's it's good for them, and hopefully everyone can sort of benefit from it.